GameStop's survival demands extreme frugality, CEO Ryan Cohen tells employees. Just hours after being named GameStop's CEO, Ryan Cohen sent out a memo to employees on Thursday that emphasized he will take dramatic steps to ensure the struggling video game retailer survives. "Our job is to make sure GameStop is here for decades to come," he wrote in the email that was sent to corporate employees and store leaders and obtained by CNBC. Extreme frugality is required. Every expense at the company must be scrutinized under a microscope and all waste eliminated. The company has no use for delegators and money wasters. I expect everyone to treat company money like their own and lead by example. Cohen, a billionaire activist investor and founder of direct-to-consumer pet food and supply retailer Chewy, was named the company's new leader on Thursday morning. He was previously executive chairman of GameStop. As of late June, his firm RC Ventures was the company's largest shareholder with a 12.09% stake, according to FactSet. Cohen got the top job nearly 4 months after GameStop fired CEO Matthew Furlong. Cohen will not receive a salary in his new role. Read the full memo below. Subject: survival. I will be straight to the point. It is not sustainable for GameStop to operate a money-losing business. The mission is to operate hyper-efficiently and profitably. Our expense structure must allow us to endure any adverse scenario, whether it's a difficult economy or revenue deceleration from shrinking software. We must be profitable. Our job is to make sure GameStop is here for decades to come. Extreme frugality is required. Every expense at the company must be scrutinized under a microscope and all waste eliminated. The company has no use for delegators and money wasters. I expect everyone to treat company money like their own and lead by example. Prospering in retail means survival. If we survive, we stay in the game. Survival is avoiding the deadly sins that often lead retailers to self-destruct. This is usually a result of the following: buying bad inventory, using leverage, and running expenses too high. By avoiding these self-inflicted mistakes and focusing on the basics, GameStop can be here for a long time. I expect everyone to roll up their sleeves and work hard. I'm not getting paid, so I'm either going down with the ship or turning the company around. I much prefer the latter. It won't be easy. Best of luck to us all. Ryan. Hard for an employee to treat the company like their own. Where has this been verified as a real email from Ryan Cohen? You guys think the memo is even real? LMAO. What internal email has a logo in the top corner? I mean, have you been to a GameStop lately? If they cut any more corners, then they will just have a dude standing in an empty store alone. Considering most of the gaming scene is going digital, what is the potential future of GameStop? Yeah, that won't happen. A guy making minimum wage has enough to think about in front of making sure company money is safe. Beat me to it, lol. So, we should short it, right? Right? This gives motivation to those employees on the fence about staying in their role, the push to seek employment elsewhere. Extreme frugality is required. Every expense at the company must be scrutinized under a microscope and all waste eliminated. The company has no use for delegators and money wasters. You know it's the last gasp when the new CEO sends out a memo like this. No plan for new revenue streams. Just we have to do more with less. Does it ever end well? Come on. No way this is RC. Fake until confirmed, yawning face. Still has a $5 billion market cap, LMFAO. Not sure why I'd even go to GameStop when Target exists aside from maybe used games. Not trying to sound like an ad, but Target puts a lot of new big games on sale for $60 instead of $70 at launch. Or just buy online. I guess if I want tacky overpriced gaming themed toys, then I know where to go. It's about to suck so hard to work at GameStop. But the apes told me GameStop was profitable. This reads like one of those leaked Musk Tesla emails. The company has no use for delegators. What does that mean? Effective delegating is necessary to be an effective manager. Their pay and benefits are already behind their competitors. Nobody with talent is staying at GameStop. I like how he throws in that he's not getting paid as if he's on the same level as a minimum wage employee. If the company goes under, it won't have any impact on his life whatsoever, and he's not having to physically roll up his sleeves and do the grunt work that everyone else does. Must be easy to say when working purely at the planning and conceptual level with fat stacks to throw around like he does. I just don't see how they can survive. Everything is going digital. I mean, step 1 is shut down half the stores. Step 2 is stop selling games. Step 3 is offering a selection of pumpkin spice pastries and drinks at outrageous markups. Boom, profitable. How is GameStop supposed to be a profitable business while publishers manage to screw up every game they produce? Such a garbage company, lol. And yet there are people in here who believe this company is somehow going to grow and make their overinflated market cap not only currently justified, but they think it'll increase to make their investment grow and beat the market. Yet the CEO didn't mention the word grow once. He didn't have a shred of optimism. He didn't talk about any future plans beyond cost cutting and firing people. Rule for thee, not for me. I'm not getting paid, I just have a shitload of equity. Billionaire trying to act like he's a regular Joe with the same shit on the line. Every time I walk by any GameStop, it's empty with a bunch of Funko Pops and 2 employees standing around aimlessly. I assume they're about to cut that down to 1 employee standing around aimlessly. GameStop will be another BBBY lol once he hype it up enough and he will offload. Minimum wage employees becoming micromanaged. The headline in the next 3 months will be, GameStop fires 20 of corporate staff in cost-saving initiative. I am a gamer. Not as hardcore as I used to be due to life getting in the way. I see zero need to walk into a GameStop right now under the current business model. This company would not exist if not for idiots on Reddit who still think it's 2021. This is not surprising. Sadly, I remember NOOBS were talking about this stock going to $1,000 2 years ago. Not that much changed, their fundamentals and financials were garbage then, too. Says the man who's never actually ran a profitable publicly owned retail company. Motherfucker, your company is called GameStop. Maybe when physical copies of video games go away, you could start selling, I don't know, video game merchandise like Mario and Pokemon toys, consoles, board games, card games like Magic and Pokemon. Partner with Pokemon Go to make those locations a premier place to be in game, like a Poke Gym or some shit. Balls. Maybe even host tournaments for some of the above. Has the 1B in extra cash vaporized or something? Acquire something and grow FFS. Sue say F. Fake emails are fake.